Hello and welcome back to Game Hydro. Today we're talking about a game called Girls Frontline 2 EXILIUM. It's one of the, memory-wise, it's one of the absolute largest games in the history of the App Store. It's on the iPhone, Android, and iPad. It is a tactical RPG with some gotcha elements. We're going to talk about some tips and tricks for how to be successful at the game and how to handle various different events that happen, as well as pretty much everything else. So first, let's go to the campaign area. We've gotten a little bit deep into here, so we're going to go to the normal stages because we need to be commander level 95 before we can unlock the hard stages. But right now, normal stages are good. Now, you've got missions here. You've got various missions that you can play again, or you can play new missions. We're going to play this brand new mission up here. Actually, we got two brand new missions. Sometimes they branch off. These are more like side quests to the main quest, but the main quests are still the main quests. So, yeah, we'll go over that. We have a whole lot of different stuff we can earn in this game. One of the currencies is Sardis Gold. That is a rare currency. Combat reports, which are one of the things that allow you to upgrade your dolls, which is what this game calls the girls that fight. Analysis blueprints, which allow you to upgrade the weapons that your dolls use. And then collapse pieces, which are another one of the forms of currency in this game. And, of course, experience points. So these experience points not only upgrade your commander level, but whenever you fight battles, your characters that participate in the battle also gain experience points. So in a lot of mobile games, they don't automatically gain experience points. This one they do. So you don't really have to spend as much time or as much energy upgrading the characters that are in your party, just the ones that join your party a little late. But we're going to go to this challenge, go over some stuff. Now, this game is very story heavy, so there's going to be a lot of story in this game, but if you like to just get on with the action, you can either use the auto button to make the story go automatically and, put your phone down and do something else, or skip it, hitting the skip button up in the top right corner. We're going to skip that again. Be sure, if you like to skip everything, be sure to hit the checkbox that says don't show this again today. So you'll be able to choose who to deploy. We've got all 4 dolls out there. Now, if you would like to, if you either have an open spot or you want to pull one of your characters out, you can choose a support character. Now, this is good in tough battles. In extra tough battles, rather, because sometimes you get support characters that are at a higher level with higher weapon upgrade levels than your characters. The downside to this is that these characters prevent the character that you pull out of the party from gaining experience. So, but you can always upgrade them later and make up that experience. But for now, we're going to leave those 4 dolls in there. Usually we have the first turn. Now you can choose to, the first thing you can choose to do is to go behind cover. And then once you're behind cover, you can choose which enemies to aim toward. Now, no cover in this stage is perfect because you are completely surrounded by enemies. But once you're behind cover, you can choose who to attack. So you'll select which character you want to move, and you got some characters that are melee, some characters that have ranged attacks. We'll take one with ranged attacks to start with to make it kind of easy to aim. So where do we want to move? Nemesis. Honestly, not really many very good places to move her in this battle. So we're just going to kind of leave her there for now. And you can choose one of your attacks to use. Some of them deal more damage than others. Some of them deal damage to a single character. Some of them deal damage to multiple characters at a time. We obviously like the ones that deal the most damage and that deal the damage to the most characters at a time. But yeah, we'll go with this one for now. Pick a target. We'll pick this. We'll try to pick this wolf spider too, but considering this game is very dark, sometimes it can be a little tough to see them. All right, confirm. Hit the confirm button to make a move after that. And now this character is also a melee character. We'll show you how to move this character. And let's see. Okay, that character apparently doesn't move. You know what? We'll show you how to move next time. Instead, we'll attack. This character can move. So, first you'll pick the spot you want to move to. And then... oh, within one tile. So you gotta... this is a melee character, so we gotta change where we're moving to. Cancel. We're gonna move up here instead. Attack. Select that guy. Confirm. Then the enemies will take their turn. You'll watch them do damage. And some enemies have charge attacks. You'll see certain squares have red triangles with exclamation points on them. That means get the hell out of those squares, because the next turn you're going to get obliterated. Anyways, so that's how you battle manually. Battling manually is very useful for extra difficult bosses in battles, because you can pick your strategies. You can pick exactly the right moves you want when you want them. However, up in the top right corner, this button that looks like a reload button, that is the auto battle button. So you can use that to make the battle go by automatically if you trust that your characters are going to win. And you can also choose 1 time the speed, 2 times the speed, or 3 times the speed using the fast forward button up to the top right corner, up in the top right corner rather. So we're going to watch the battle play out a little bit. And you can also choose the skip backward button to rewind turns if you want to do your strategy a little bit differently, or the skip forward button to skip a turn even if you have more turns that you can make. We do not recommend skipping turns and giving free turns to the enemy for the most part. Like anything else, there's a handful of times where it will be strategic, but the vast majority of the time, no, it will not be strategic. So enemies are taking their third turn here. You can see in the top left corner that 12 is the limit on the amount of turns that can happen. And there's 12 total enemy units. You have to eliminate all of them. So far, our characters have eliminated 9 of them, and they're not taking a whole lot of damage, so it appears they're well on their way to victory. And this is the last one right here. This one seems to be pretty powerful, so it's probably going to take a few turns. Luckily, the enemy turn is going to be shorter, and these characters are not dealing as much damage as you would think they would be, considering how hard to kill they are. So here comes the final attack. A little bit of story mode, and we win. Of course, being so story-driven, everything can take a long time, as this did, but you can see where experience points were gained. And so we can choose to confirm, which will let us earn all of these different prizes. So we're going to collect our prizes, skip some story, and we're going to take a look at a few more. We're going to go ahead and move on and take a look at some other stuff. So up in the top right corner, you'll see 2 different types of counters. One of them is for intelligence puzzle, which acts as the energy for the game. Now, it's very, very hard to run out of energy or to run out of intelligence puzzles, but enough obsessive playing of the game, and it can happen. Once you do that, though, once you run out, you can move on to some other areas within the game, like the supply missions, which are kind of similar to dungeons, or you can purchase more intelligence puzzles. Then, of course, there's the collapse piece exchange here, where you can exchange credit tokens for collapse pieces. And let's see, over here. Now, credit tokens, that is the currency that you can purchase for real-life money. So, credit tokens are slightly more valuable than collapse pieces, even though they can be exchanged directly for them. There are typically other things that you can purchase with credit tokens as well. But while we're in the store, we'll take a look at some stuff. There's some outfits that you can purchase using either credit tokens or money. Some skins, things like that. Here's an example of some more of them. This is why credit tokens cost money, and that's how the only way to get them. But collapse pieces can be earned for free, because a lot of these cosmetics only can be purchased with real money. They can't be earned. Additionally, you got various different gift boxes that you can purchase from $1 all the way up to $40. What does that contain? Elite weapons and targeted access permissions. So tap any one of these boxes and it'll tell you exactly what it contains. Target access permissions allow you to summon new people. We will back out of here. Down at the bottom left corner, you can see that you can see when you have various claimable prizes. Now, add up your collection count, and that is going to show you how many quests, or how many rather gifts you can open. Is how many quests you've beaten, both side quests and main quests. Let's see. So analysis blueprints, yeah, we went over those. We're going to claim a few of those. We're going to show you how to enhance your weapons. Now, going back to the refitting room, you can get there two ways. You can either get there from the main screen, or in the bottom left corner, you can see the satellite navigation. This allows you to locate all these areas, plus a couple more areas on your own. Now, the red exclamation point here, in most games like this, the red exclamation point denotes where you got something free that you can collect or earn, or a mission that you can complete right away. This game, it doesn't necessarily always mean that. Sometimes it just means you haven't read this thing yet. But an example at the bottom left corner, though, shows where you can earn something for free. We just tap that button, we got some collapse pieces, good to go. But that's a guide to show you various aspects of the game. Now, of course, some of the best prizes that you can claim are under the mail area. You don't have to read them all, you can just hit claim all. We got a new character, we got some more prizes. Now we are going to wait for this text screen that takes way too long to stop showing up. Alright. Oh, that's a lollipop. I thought that was a cigarette at first. Dear Lord. Anyways, apparently that lollipop contains something else besides sugar. Maybe a little bit addictive there. But yeah, that's our new character. What else did we get? Obviously collapse pieces. Obviously access permissions. Targeted access permissions, which are rare, more rare than the others. Access keys, which allow you to earn free intelligence puzzles. Finally, a covenant ring, which can be given to your dolls to increase intimacy, not necessarily to, to increase their stats. What do we got here? Just a bunch of alerts. Up in the top right corner, we've got our voyage logs, which acts as the daily prize claimer. So you can come up here and claim prizes. And you can purchase the more advanced version of it in order to claim better prizes. All right, so mileage. The more mileage we accumulate, the closer we earn to some of those rewards up top. We're going to claim this. So be sure to, even though not all of the red exclamation points lead somewhere, be sure to chase them all down, because there are a lot of free prizes to claim. And these targeted access permissions are one of the top ones. So we're going to go over in just a little bit and use some of the summons that we've been earning. All right, now these summons will make life a whole hell of a lot easier. Click on the bottom right corner, the rotating image. That's where you can go access your summons. All right, so beginner procurement, you can use regular access permissions for this. We're going to access 10 times because obviously. Skip animation. All right, this doesn't look very skippy to me, but we did get a lot of weapons here. A lot of these are pretty new, and you can equip new weapons on your girls in order to increase their power and oftentimes even increase the distance that they can fire. And we got a new character, Latara, area of effect damage. So she will probably be an extraordinarily valuable member of the lineup. You know what? We're going to access 10 more times to see if we get any more new characters out of that. Definitely getting a lot of new guns. Looks like we got a new character too. Anytime you get this very slow animation, that means you got a new character. So yes, it's slow and it's irritating, but we're going to have a lot of new characters to play with and to power up our party with. So make sure, especially when you get targeted access permissions, make sure to go and use them. Now we're going to use our targeted access permission, see what that gets us. Weapon. So be sure to use your beginner ones while you have the chance. We're going to go over to the refitting room. And with our new girls, we can upgrade their levels right away. So you choose the expected training level. In this case, the commander's level is 12, so the highest level we can pick is 12. To increase the level that they can do, then you have to increase the commander level, which of course you can do by fighting and battling and participating in campaigns. So in one shot, the training is complete. Our attack, defense, and health increase significantly. So we're going to back it up, and you can make sure you can never out-level your commander. So yeah. Now we're going to go to the weapon selection screen and see what we can do here. You can enhance weapons, or you can pick new weapons. Over here, what do we want to do? Not all of these weapons are... Oh, you know what? Back to this weapon. Hit the change button on the bottom left corner. A lot of clone weapons, obviously. That's going to happen, but look out for the extra rare weapons. We're going to try changing the sword, see what happens. Now, when you're looking for a new weapon, you want to look for a weapon of higher rarity in general. Change. Now, in this case, the retired Nagant M1895 has the higher of the rarities. So, the 380 Curva may have higher attack power, but it's also level 10. So, we're going to change that out. Well, we can't change that out, I guess. Is this one equipped by anybody? This is getting annoying. Alright, we equipped the Stechkin, and that enhance for Kolfni and her new weapon brings the attack up to 35, which outpaces the old one handily, actually. We can change out more weapons. Alright, no better weapons here, but when you're switching out weapons, when you're getting new weapons, make sure to, first of all, unlock a ton of weapons so that you have the chance of getting better ones. And second of all, pay attention to the base attack and other base stats for each weapon before the level up, not the final attack. Now, fortification allows us to use fragments in order to power up each one of the girls. Now, we can earn those from doing summons. So, as you do summons, continue to pay attention to how many fragments you have, and if you have enough to level her up, then come back here. Neural Helix will unlock that when the commander level is 15, which actually is pretty close. Now, the public area, this is mainly a story area. You can go to the dormitory, and then you can unlock more rooms like the dispatch room and the weapon gallery. But over in the dormitory, you can change outfits, you can change poses, and you can give gifts to your characters. We don't have any gifts available at the moment, but you can give gifts to your characters to increase the affinity. And as you increase the affinity, their attack power and their health will increase. So oftentimes, if you're facing down a really hard battle or you just are doing terribly in PvP, go here and increase the affinity a little bit, and it can have the same effect as gaining levels, which is especially valuable when your commander level is stuck. Up in the top left corner, beginner evaluation, we got appraisal objectives that can earn you more and more and more weapons and collapse pieces and other things. Combat suit. So this game has plenty of not only performance enhancements, but also plenty of cosmetic enhancements. Over here in the event area, there's tons of different things you can do. Not only can you compete in various limited time levels, but you can get discounts on different outfits. And obviously the outfits are popular, they wouldn't advertise them so heavily. Be sure, though, to go to the rookie ones if you're new and collect your items and participate in every event as much as possible, essentially. Claim everything you can. Those, you can buy a lot with those collapse pieces. And if you decide to follow this game on Twitter or Discord, go through this link. You can also earn those free collapse points simply by hitting the Twitter and Discord button, then tabbing back over to the game, not without hitting the follow button on the other app. The phone can't really track you. It doesn't let the app track you across other apps. So you can do this if you want to and get free stuff. Anyways, over in the settings menu, you can change your avatar to any character that you've unlocked. and change the portrait frame. Now, if you want to get more avatars, unlock more characters, obviously. Doll display, you can add any of the ones that you've already unlocked to that. You can change your title, which doesn't really have much of a benefit other than cosmetic, but it just gives you a tool to brag about getting a specific doll. Over here in the sound area, you can control all aspects of the volume. You can set multiple different graphic settings. So if you have a less powerful phone or the game is taking a massive toll on your battery life, be sure to tone down the graphics, and the game will perform much better, and your phone will become significantly less hot, and your battery life will stay cooler. Settings, other. You have all kinds of different settings here. You got performance mode settings and strategy mode, or you got performance mode and strategy mode for battle. You can skip skill animations if you want, or watch it once per day. You can change the camera angle in battle. Now, these camera angles, generally, one doesn't necessarily look better than the other. It's kind of just up to personal preference. Double tap to quick cast skills. That's always nice if you are somebody who likes to play the game quickly but also likes to play in manual mode. Red dot notification in the refitting room. You can turn off any of the red dot notifications if you want. So pay attention to which ones tend to be useful and which ones tend to be spammy, and go by that. And this triangle button in the upper left corner, you can go right back to the main menu. What is this under commissions? So under commissions, you have lots of different daily objectives that you can complete in order to earn Stardust Gold and daily active engagement points. And the more daily active engagements you earn, the closer you get to unlocking a chest. And contained within that chest, good stuff. By opening these gifts, you can even level the commander up. How about that? At least these gifts specifically, because they contain experience. Voila, instant commander level 14. So, to level up really fast, focus on completing the daily quests, and then collect your what are they called? Daily active engagements, and use them to open engagement chests. Over here in Journey Witness, you have even more quests. Yeah, everything has a weird name in here, but all these quests are definitely valuable, especially once you get a little further on into the game. The quests that are completed will always be at the top so that you can quickly, or at least relatively quickly, claim them. Or you can hit the claim all button in order to claim everything. So that is, yeah, there's a lot to the game, but we tried to go over it all. What is that infinity/cool S symbol? Okay, that's just another way to get from place to place. So, yeah, have fun exploring the game. This is Game Hydro, and please be sure to like and subscribe if you support what we are doing, and if you like this game, have fun.